Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you guys about two projects that I'm definitely keeping my eye on. One of them, you guys already know I'm keeping my eye on, and that is Lyxe. Ever since I discovered Lyxe, I said, man, how come this project is so undervalued? And in the background of this video right now, you can see I was messing around with the metaverse, which is part of the whole Lyxe thing, the Lyxe Cryptoverse, and you know what they have going on there. And it's pretty cool because you can see that they have like the Crypto Kitty shop, and people could actually sell NFTs right there inside inside the universe, which is pretty dope. I also want to talk to you guys about another reason outside of NFTs that I am kind of bullish on Lyxe that you guys might not take into account. And yeah, so let's just get right into that. But first, before we start this video, got to remind you guys that if you want to win some OMI tokens, comment on yesterday's videos. That's the first way that you can win. Just any type of comment on yesterday's video. I'm just pick a random winner in tomorrow's video, contact you, and if you don't contact me, I'll give you a certain amount of time again, and then we'll have to figure out if we don't have a winner again. We'll just keep trying to do that. The next winner we'll pick live on a live stream whenever I decide to. I will post a heads up at least a day ahead of time, so you guys can plan ahead and stuff like that if you want to tune in for the live stream. So first things first, Lyxe. So Lyxe network is right now, Lyxe token is right now at $15. Market cap is pretty high. It had a nice increase. When I started talking about this thing, it was a low cap gem. It was about, had a fruit brewskis. It was about 70 cents when I first discovered Lyxe and started talking about it on this channel. So it had a nice increase so far with the market cap looking good. But I want to talk to you about why I still feel like Lyxe is kind of undervalued. One of the reasons why I feel like it's undervalued. Now, we all know about the NFTs and stuff like that Lyxe is doing. We all know about the partnerships and the advisors over there with advisors from like Burberry and Nike and stuff like that working with Lyxe. We all know that it's created by the guy who basically co-authored the ERC-20 standard. And the next thing that we should know about Lyxe is that the ERC-725 Ethereum identity standard is very needed for the cryptocurrency industry. Now, this is the home for the ERC-725, a proposed standard for blockchain-based identity authored by the Lyxe creator, I'll just say that, and the creator of all the tokens we know and love. He also says that, Vitalik wrote the paper, blah, 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 but everybody credits this guy. And then the Web3.js, this guy is basically, in my opinion, he's a genius. Like Fabian Vogelsteller is like basically a genius in my opinion. So anything that he's working on, like I'm keeping my eyes keenly on, because the guy obviously knows way more about the stuff than I do. But developers working on this ERC-725, there's a bunch of them. You got the CTO of Zerion, you got Blockbase, you got Hydro, you got Zinc, Balance, Polymath, Status, Origin Protocol. You guys know I like Origin. We have a bunch of projects that are, bunch of projects that are trying to implement this standard by Fabian Vogelsteller, and that's one of the reasons why I'm like, his project and Lyxe, it has to tie into this, because what is an NFT? It's a non-fungible token. So what does your identity have to be on the blockchain? It has to be non-fungible, right? You can't have a fungible identity. So yeah, I'm keeping my eye keenly on Lyxe. This is not financial advice. You do what you gotta do. Dive into Lyxe for real. The metaverse is pretty dope. I think that's pretty cool how you can like have NFTs on there, and people can go in there and buy them, link to OpenSea, see who owns it, stuff like that. I want to see what happens in the future with VV. Maybe we can get some of our VV NFTs on there in the future and stuff like that on all these different blockchain worlds out there. So Lyxe. So one thing that I noticed today when I was doing more research on Lyxe, and I was coming right here and I was re-looking at the advisors, I noticed that Mr. Christian George right here is from Arnie. He's the co-founder. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting. I'm also invested in Arnie, the other project that I wanted to talk to you guys today. Right now, it is at $1.35. Trading volume is pretty low. If we look at the chart, look at the max, hasn't pumped too much. You know, it was at about 58 cents and, you know, went to about $5, came back down at around 250 right now. The markets that it is on are only decentralized exchanges. But what is Arnie? Why am I invested in it? Because welcome to the digital passport platform for valuables. So coming to the About Me, it says, why do we exist? We are building perpetual memberships between brands and owners. Right. They're working with the brands. They're working with the luxury brands. They're working with the brands that already bring in the bacon. And how do we know that? Now, coming through their website, you can start to see that if you just go down their blog section, they have Mazars joins the Arnie Project Consortium. Clicking on that, it says, on October 2020, Mazars, an international tax audit advisory firm, is proud to announce that it has joined the Arnie Project Consortium as a partner member. Arnie is building a global standard for digital identity, Lyxe, digital identity, partnership, ding, 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 and ownership of valuable objects. In joining, Mazars will help the consortium meet the future needs of the luxury sector. Right, the luxury sector. Now, the token. The token works throughout the protocol, and it is the lifeblood of the protocol. It's just like how you want your project's token to be if they have a token within their project. I encourage you to do more research. Don't just take my word for it. Now, one of the things that I wanted to also show you is the members list right here. You have Richmond, which owns several of the world's leading companies in the field of luxury goods. Now, when I dive into this project more in another video, I'm going to go all into who these people are right here. You have the Madison members. You got Audemars. Of course, I want an Audemars. Will I actually pay for one? I don't know, man. Those watches are kind of expensive. Would you buy Audemars? Let me know in the description, like how, you know, you make it to be a multi-crypto millionaire. Are you going to get yourself an Audemars? Will you pay almost $1 million for a watch? Because they do got some of those watches up to $1 million. But yeah, a lot of nice brands on here, some watchmakers and stuff like that are already, you know, members. You got Lyxe right there, loud and proud. And yeah, so I encourage people to check out this token. Not because I'm investing in it. I'm telling you that because I'm investing in it for transparency purposes. So you know that, yeah, I am holding the token, but I've been holding it for a while before I started talking about it on here. Started talking about it in the Telegram group first. So if you want to get in the group, let me know. Yeah, we didn't reach 50 members for the group, so just let me know if you want to get in. I welcome new people to the group, and keep in mind that I'm working on new ways to make the group fun and innovative. Probably going to start rewarding people with some NFT items that are worth if you're in the group, just be ready. So like and subscribe, turn on post notifications. Let me know what you think about Aria20 and Lyxe. Till next time, peace.